Good day, everybody. Welcome to another exciting episode of Flash Facts, featuring your host, me, The Flash. Now, I'm going to show you guys a fun little foldable dealing with our severe weather. This is a little different from before, and it's hopefully going to be as exciting for you as it is for me. Why, you may ask? Because of one little detail. It is not only going to show us the information of what severe weather is, but it will be a magic foldable. Now, I'm going to reveal not only the secret identity of the Flash, but I'm going to show you and reveal to you how to make our secret magic foldable. All right? So, why this is magic is because when you open this up, okay, and you will see that it is not just this part here that shows the information, but when I open this up, it shows a secret compartment. Dun, dun, dun. All right, now I'm going to show you how to make this. First, we're only going to need, for our materials, 2 pieces of paper. Okay, now I know this one is ripped. That's fine. That's going to be our inner layer. So we just need 2 pieces of paper and a handy dandy pair of scissors. All right, so for our first piece of paper here, we're going to fold it in half, hamburger style. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, ask your teachers and ask your elementary teachers. But we're going to go hamburger style or impossible burger style. All right, and then what I'm going to do is fold it one more time. Now it's kind of going to look like a hot dog at this point, but it's going to be the same way. So now I should have 4 columns. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right. Now, there's not really any kind of hidden gem just yet, but what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to open the fold up just so that there's the one fold here. All right, and you'll notice where the folded part is, that's where I'm going to cut. All right, now I'm going to make 3 cuts, because there's going to be 4 squares of information. All right, now I'm going to be cutting this, kind of guesstimating, but if you want, I'd say about this much of a block. Okay, so I'm just kind of guesstimating. If you want, you can kind of measure it out. But what I'm going to end up doing is cut all the way almost to the second fold that we did. Okay. All right. And as I am cutting, okay, I don't want to cut all the way through. Like I said, I'm just cutting to that edge there. All right. Now I have 4 flaps right here, right? Now I'm going to open this up and I'm just going to stick this aside for now. Okay. I'm taking now my yellow piece of paper and I'm going to fold this in. All right. And I'm going to kind of fold it in half. Like I said, this is kind of ripped. That's okay. I'm actually going to fold it until where the rip starts. And that for me is just because then I can cut this in a good length. Okay? So what I'm going to do is just cut it, the yellow paper, into 2 straight pillars now. All right. And as I'm cutting, I have 2 separate yellow pages. Okay? Now, what I want to do is kind of make sure that they fit on this block. Now, as you can see, mine's a little big, so I'm going to have to trim mine down just a hair. But I need both pages to fit within those columns. Okay? So as I kind of measure it out, just going to trim it up a little bit. All right. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to zigzag through this page. So the first one, let's say, goes underneath the bottom square, and then on top of the second square, underneath the third square, and then on top of the top square here. All right? Now the second strip is going to do the same, but it's actually going to be slightly opposite. All right, so if I started behind on this square, we don't see yellow. This time, this is going to go on top of it, slide through, and you're going to kind of checkerboard it so it zigzags through. All right, and as it zigzags, you will see that now I have made a checkerboard underneath. Okay? Or I'm sorry, in the middle. Now, when I fold this in, okay, I'm actually taking the one layer that's actually folded over, and I'm going to fold it over to close my book. Okay? And now that I have that, I have my foldable. I'm able to open it and see one side and see the other. All right? What you guys are going to end up doing is putting the information as shown in your foldable. And the secret compartment to this is actually in the middle. So when you open it up, you won't see it. But when it's folded, the hidden compartment is right there. You just have to kind of pull on the 2 middle white squares, pull them apart to find your hidden sections. Okay? And that is how we make our magic foldable. So, until next time,